All right, Ray. Originally, you came in with what kind of condition?
It was lower back, and I get it in my treatments now, so it's been great help.
Yeah. Now, we also helped you with an allergy. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, it was. It's been over 25 years ago. I had gotten a poison oak rash on my wrist, and in one of the visits for my normal treatment, Dr. Slink noticed that poison oak rash I had on my wrist, and he said, "How would you like not to get that anymore?" And I said, "Okay." And so he did his treatment with me, and I said, "You realize I'm going to test this?" He said, "Come back in a week, let me make sure it's still set, and then you can do whatever you want." So I did, and so after the next visit, he said it was still in. I went to the place where I had gotten the poison oak, which happened to be called Spring Tavern, and I took a handkerchief and I broke off a poison oak leaf and I rubbed it up against my wrist, and a couple of days, no reaction. And so a few days later, I did the same thing, except this time I rubbed it like that on my wrist. Still no reaction. I couldn't hardly believe it, but what do I know? It worked. That's all I care about. And that's been 25 years ago, and I have not had poison oak since. And also since that time, I've moved into a place up in the mountains where I'm surrounded by poison oak. I do a lot of cutting with my own wood. I'm always wading through the stuff. I pulled it out of the trees around the house and burned it to stay upwind when I do that for obvious reasons. But I have yet to have a poison oak rash since I've had that treatment. I don't have any idea how it works, but it works. That's what counts for me.
Well, that's great. Now, would you recommend anybody to come in if they had a certain type of allergy?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've done so. A neighbor friend, Dee White is her name, she mentioned that she was allergic to avocado. She said she had been all of her life. I guess she got a tingling or a swelling or something in her mouth whenever she would have avocado. And she came and seen Dr. Slink, and he gave her a treatment, and she now eats avocado, according to her testimony to me. And so definitely, I would recommend it to anybody who has an allergy to something. What do you got to lose?
Yeah. Well,
I might also add, I'm a pretty skeptical individual. I think power suggestion is absolutely not even a factor with me. I'm a retired engineer, I'm a thinker, and I do not influence easily.
Yeah.
And so it's got to be something he did, obviously.
Right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.